No, I'm full of crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like that's
Check.
It's
that bad.
gross.
I'll do it.
He opened one outside. He said the birds left and they haven't come back.
They did. And I don't have any bird seed either. But you can have a few. You can have all of them after you. Actually, I may have
Give
one.
me 2.
What are they?
Give me 1. Fart bombs.
Fart bombs.
Yeah, I'll give them to my
nice.
boys. They'll really enjoy these.
Just break it. There's a little capsule in there, and then throw it, and then it'll pop, and then you'll be like, that ain't nothing. But then eventually it gets
It's
bad.
something.
Yeah.
Is it?
Ooh, I'd like to take some of those to work.
You
Take
should,
some.
dude, for real.
I know. No, my eating,
Are they watching you?
Bologna sandwiches. I've done it. I realized I've been lighting them up today.
That's the nice thing about it, man. There's no permanent olfactory damage. You can't permanently damage
No.
anybody by a smell.
Put that mic in front of you.
You
Put
can
the
touch it.
shield part in front of your face if you can. Like,
Can't do.
Hey.
There you
listen.
go. Better?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Good.
He was saying he didn't want your lips on the mic.
No.
blame him.
I just want to make sure he's into the mic. I want to make sure everybody's into the mic. Good morning or no. Good afternoon,
Yes.
everyone. We're doing this past 1,500 hours here on July 12th, 2020. You're listening to the Us Guys podcast. I am Billiam Liberace Dazzlehoff. I'm here with THC, the GOAT,
Yeah.
Reverend and Scientist Rickety,
Hear me now.
and the Uncle Meats.
Good afternoon.
Oh, I
everybody.
love this. I get to sit across from you.
Yes.
Oh, I love this. This is great. I don't have to turn now. And
No, you don't.
Good.
directly across from Uncle Meat, he decided to move his spot.
Yeah, he's moved. That's good. I think that's a lot better.
It's better? You think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Already I can tell.
Okay, coolio.
Already.
Yeah, and-
The arm's a motherfucker.
yeah, they are.
These
These arms are bitches, but
Yeah, what are you going to do?
They got a lot of.
we can't afford new ones.
Yeah.
Oh no, but they're nice.
These are new ones.
They are new.
They are new.
All right. These are the new ones. So how's everybody doing out there at home? Hopefully you're doing well. You're surviving the coronavirus and paying your rent, not getting evicted, and staying out of the looting and the riots and surviving and doing well. We're glad to have you. We're glad to that you allow us to enter into your mind space this week. Our schedule's been a little bit off, but we will be here. Don't worry, just hang in there. We'll get to you. No new messages couple messages this week, but anybody have anything they want to start off with? Any pressing matters?
Let me see your arm. Put that arm up.
Oh, what do we got here? Some jewelry.
Look at the elbow of my robe that he's been wearing for months. Look at the elbow. It is threadbare.
Oh, it is
You can see through
That is
it.
threadbare.
Wow.
Yeah.
He bought it at a thrift store. It was already
Boom.
threadbare.
It is my no.
No, it's not yours.
This was. Oh my God, that was like
1 point blue
You've
team.
never worn
that
it.
would match my car right now. Perfect.
I never saw you with it on.
I did. I
Ding,
wore it all the
ding,
time, and then you just
ding.
muscled in and
I
said,
didn't
"This is
muscle
mine."
in.
Yes, you
I
did.
didn't even say
you
this
were
is mine.
asserting your dominance,
No,
and
I'm
that's the
not.
only way you could do it.
You left
by
it here,
taking
and I was
my
like, I'm
piece of
chilly.
clothing.
I'm a
and
bit chilly.
know-
I'll wear a robe.
Know that you can sit there and wear a guy my size's robe.
I think I look pretty good wearing a robe that's
I'm not
way
gonna
too
lie,
tiny.
it does look good on
Thanks, buddy, and it's good colors. It's autumn.
It
I'm
is.
in the
I love
fall
the
of
colors.
my life.
I love
not
those
autumn.
colors. That's why I wanted it.
It's autumn colors.
Yes.
It's autumn somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably.
He's
right?
in the autumn of his life.
So, and they
It's
match
the only autumn.
I know, but I'll never find another robe like
You
that.
can
and that
have
is
it. Just
my
take it
spirit
now.
robe.
Ooh, you want it now with
No.
the elbows?
Oh, man.
We'll have to redo the elbows for you.
Yeah.
You need
Well,
patches.
you know what? I want you to know what this started out like. Like, I picked up Rickety. We were bullshitting, had a good time. Torrential downpour, talking. We get up here, bang on the door, nobody answers. So we're like, okay, let's smoke a cigarette. And then this guy walks in front of the windows, guns blazing,
Yeah, two
middle
guns.
fingers just shooting. Then all you hear blasting out of the interior of the house
It's his theme
is
song.
motherfucking Kiss.
Oh, yes. What song?
Danger.
Oh.
Danger, danger.
Give me
It'll be stuck
danger.
in my
It
head all
fucking
day.
sucked, dude.
Yeah,
It sucked, too.
it'll be
It's
stuck
his
in my
theme
head, and I
song.
don't know any other word to that song but danger.
He says it a
only
lot.
yeah.
That's his alarm system. That chases off
He knows what-
intruders.
Yeah, it does. It very well might be because it almost chased us off. Well, me, Rickety was just like,
He liked
all
it.
right,
He
man.
started climbing around
Yeah,
on
this
stuff.
certainly is Kiss. He just verified it was Kiss, and
Yeah, it was Kiss.
I didn't want to look through the window to see what this mountain of a human being was doing to Kiss.
Yeah.
I was Donald ducking it. And doing a little
no.
bit of swaying. It was nice. It smelled good when you came in. And you didn't knock on the door.
Oh, yes, we did.
We did knock.
I don't think you knocked.
Yep. On the
He knocked 3
aluminum
times,
screen
yeah.
door. Yeah.
Did you knock like a person?
1, 2, 3,
knocks?
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Really?
Yeah, not
For how long?
like.
No kind of pattern or anything. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and then wait.
And then you waited for how
Wait,
long?
That sounds like
Wait a few
police.
seconds, again, and then again. Yeah.
I didn't bang on it though. It was a knock.
Yeah, you probably barely even made noise.
No, I made Rickety.
There's
heard it.
there's
Yeah, it was-
2
He heard
fans
it.
on up there,
was
an
a
air
solid- it was a
conditioner.
solid
Maybe not. I
You
didn't
didn't
want to
hear
ring
a-
the doorbell.
You didn't hear a little hoof
I
tap,
didn't
tap,
hear-
tapping?
Yeah. I'm tapping at the door, man. Let me in. Fuck.
You should have scratched at the
See
window.
turkey buzzards flying overhead, eyeing
I
them
didn't
up.
see any of that.
So a seagull and a goat walk up to your door.
And I think I'm smart for not answering.
The nothing. These hands. Like, no, it's not these hands. It's your friends. They were so strong.
The nothing. No, we're something. We're a gull and a fucking goat.
Long time ago.
I didn't hear the door, fellas. I'm sorry. I was right there, like
It's all right.
within 4
That's all
feet of
right.
it. 10 feet.
All right. T Sizzle heard it. Or
Yeah. Tracky.
Tracky.
T Sizzle Tracky. Yeah. So I've been sending you guys photos of my lunches this week. What do you think?
Gross.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah.
today was a
they
big
are.
step up.
Although I think you said it perfectly, Uncle Meat, when you said it looked like a bag of scabs.
Yeah.
That was perfect. It did look like a
It
bag of
did.
scabs.
Like you picked it out of the beds of all those peoples whose rooms you cleaned.
Oh.
Collected them in some Ziploc bag you found in the bottom of another garbage can.
Times are hard.
Hard times.
Hard times, hard
I must eat the scabs from the elderly patients. Hard times.
Brother. Yes, the 4 horsemen of the scabocalypse. Coming at you.
The horsemen of the thicket.
I need iron, so I eat scabs.
Oh, so what's the highlight of your day today? The bologna sandwich and foul apple, or was it
found-
the fact that you got to feed?
No,
Resident?
I feel like as if I'm overcoming personal issues by being able to look at old people's mouths.
Yo, that's
our
big bugaboo.
Yeah, and so I stepped out of my comfort zone lately, and I've been
You went directly to the mouth. So
I've been
can I
helping
put-
feed them, and it was yesterday. This lady had thickened milk, thickened orange juice, and thickened coffee. And so what I did was I had to see it go down.
You were like, how does someone take
So
that
I
much
set her
Stick
food
around
tray.
for that.
I help out the nurses, you know what I mean? And so when the food trays come around, I wash up and I grab the food trays and I take it in there. And I just so happen to get this tray, this lady whose hands look like, like
claws,
claw,
like vulture claws?
vulture claws that don't open.
Yeah. Right.
So I'm thinking the whole time, I'm like, how in the hell does she eat? And so she starts playing me. She's like, I can't do it, and then she's singing to me in some European language. I don't know.
She was singing to you.
Yeah.
Oh, does he
well-
know what it is?
He might have.
We got a
He
Greek,
might.
Carpatho-Russian
That's true.
Orthodox.
He might have been able to understand it. I couldn't understand it. I was just like, oh, you're so cute. Let me, So I put the straw in her thickened drinks, and the nurses came around and told me she was playing me. They said that whenever they try to feed her, she calls them bitches, and she goes on. They just said because I was a man that she was playing like a little baby and wanted me to feed her, So anyway, I put the straw in the thickened orange juice, man, and she just the whole
hoovered
cup,
it.
hoovered the whole thing, and then I just take that same straw and put it in milk, and she drinks that, and then thickened coffee.
Was
all
she
the way
psyched
down.
after
You
the
wanted to get
coffee?
something else, didn't you? Like
Do you think she got off on
till
that?
she quits.
No, I don't think she can get off. I think every part below her neck is dead. I'm pretty sure it's all dead. I'm pretty sure below my neck was dead at that point, too.
You weren't thinking, damn.
I mean, when you get close enough, after she drank those things, she had a bowl of oatmeal, and some scrambled powdered eggs. I want to say that they maybe were powdered at one time.
Instant eggs.
She wouldn't mess with the eggs, thank God.
Those are gross.
What do you
the
think the smell was?
the oatmeal. Well, I was close enough to know, dude. I had to, curl right up beside her like she was my meemaw. You know what I mean? And so I'm scooping this oatmeal into her mouth, and
It's dribbling down, and
listen. It's.
I'd like to get a close-up video of you feeding an elderly mouth, and just show that, like Rickety's Dinty Moore in the lap, or like time-lapsed feeding gross meal.
Old me would have been laughing, would have been grossed out. New me, for some reason, was curled up next to her, like feeding her, calling her a sweetheart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little disturbing.
Now, working with those people, I'll take a little serious turn. You see those videos of like them dudes like jacking those old people, like punching them and shit, and you always hear like nursing homes, like people like just abuse them. Could you even imagine some shit like that even happening?
No, I really couldn't, man. It amazed me. I've been there a couple months now.
The people who work there are good people.
The people that work there, like when I was, first started, or pretty much up until recently, I couldn't believe how everybody knew all of these old timers' names, first names.
Remember
I'm like, how? And if I'm like, all right, ma'am. But after a while, man, you really start to see that they have personalities and shit. And so you get like a love. I mean, I see them every day.
They're from the community.
They're your customers.
I clean their toilets. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, Greta, you were in here blowing it up last night. Or like today, this lady couldn't help herself. I followed a pee trail from the left side of her bed all the way around into the bathroom.
Do they get like embarrassed and shit?
Yeah,
sure
absolutely, man. Yeah. And especially, these older ladies, it's mostly ladies working there, so they're like, oh, there's a boy in here, look at
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, and so they get uptight until they get to know me and realize,
that you're retarded.
Well, all the people that are there are from the area, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not like shipped in from other states. Or
no. They're all
so
from
they have visitors and
they're
stuff.
all from. Well, there hasn't been visitors since.
Oh yeah, the COVID.
Since Corona. So these poor people are pretty much like in a jail cell.
Yeah.
So much so that there are a couple guys who try to sneak out 8 times a day. You know what I mean?
What do they do?
Well, they're in their
They sneak
wheelchair.
out.
They're in their wheelchair that they use one foot. They use one foot to propel themselves, and you hear it clopping down the hall. And they sit by the door like a dog that needs to go out. So whenever you got to go through that door, you're like, "What's he saying behind Bill? Bobby, he's calling by Frank. He's that nurse over there wants you, huh?" As soon as they turn around, you exit the door.
So they can't leave.
They're not allowed to leave. They're not allowed to get visitors. And if they go anywhere, like if they're in just their room, they don't have to wear a mask. But as soon as they come out in the hall, they have to wear a mask.
And they can't breathe. That probably protects you from their breath, though.
What? No.
Surprisingly not.
No, hot breath is hot breath. Like that Ensure breath.
Yeah, the thickened breath.
Thickened breath.
Colostomy bag
Now,
breath.
you don't have to clip their toenails, right?
No.
Oh, I can imagine.
No.
That is second to breath, the second most foulest thing in those places.
No, but I will tell you that you find an insane amount of toenails and fingernails all over the floor. Oh my God. All over the place.
Oh, you got to clean that shit up, huh?
Yeah, he would know.
Oh, yeah, dude. And I'm starting to think of them as like people who collect gems.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, there's a piece of pyrite.
Oh, this is definitely 93-year-old male.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Big
toenail.
toe.
That's a toenail
That's a big
right there.
toenail.
Look at that bad boy. That's yellow and
Cloudy.
cantankerous.
Has the toenail monsters on them and shit.
Let's go toe hounding.
Fungus.
Oh, there's toenails everywhere, dude.
Toe hounding.
There's toenails and fingernails and pubis everywhere.
I think you might have just grossed Matt out.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, man.
He's
Yeah.
grossed out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's grossed out.
Yeah,
I can smell it. That's why it's gross.
Oh,
to
yeah.
me.
It looks like somebody's walking around in front of me, secretly throwing Fritos.
Toenails, yeah. Corn chips. Oh. You broke Rickety.
It's like somebody sneaking around throwing Fritos out in front of me, and I'm just following this trail.
That's a great image, man.
They're everywhere.
What's wrong, Matt?
It's just I just remember like when I was in after I had the aneurysm and I was in the rehab place, I would walk around.
And there was toenails everywhere.
It was.
So he's speaking the truth. They just are everywhere.
And then that one long hallway.
Dick.
No, it was like the death hallway.
Where they're just sitting off to the side and shit. Yeah.
Just waiting. You'll know.
That's their recreation.
There's a hospice nurse that comes in, and you'll know the people who are on their way out because they're not in their bed, they're not in the recliner, their TV's not on. They're kind of in a chair pointed towards the window, as if it's like they're ready to hit the ejection button and go. You know what I mean? At any moment, like they're all just staring outside.
They're loaded, ready.
They're ready to go.
Did you ever watch the movie Bubba Hotep?
Yeah. I don't really remember.
When
that's a good quote.
God, when what's his name?
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, thank you. When Bruce Campbell was playing Elvis, and he was in a retirement home, and this fucking Egyptian mummy come in and would suck souls out of the elderly's assholes.
Ozzie Davis.
Yeah.
Ozzie Davis.
Yeah, he played JFK.
Yeah.
He thought he was JFK.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Bubba Hotep is great.
It is.
That's what you're fighting off an Egyptian thing, trying to suck the life out of these people.
Listen, I get attached to him. Unfortunately, I get attached to him.
Yeah, that's
one of my favorite
That's
quotes.
the problem. Because you start to watch them go.
Sort of Bubba Hotep.
Start to notice it.
Yep. And at first, you're freaked out by the bag, the colostomy bag,
that would kill me. I can't.
or the mouth, or their ailments, or
The
whatever.
smells would kill me. In that
Yeah,
place,
but
man.
after a while, dude, seriously, like, you work a 5 days in a row. Yeah, you don't even fucking put on the mask. There are some rooms you're supposed to put on.
How's the temperature in there? Do you get? I saw in your old partner had fourscore sweats.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he did.
Oh yeah, we start
Now was
sweating.
he foul smelling too?
No. He takes care of himself. Yeah, he's a good dude.
He lost about 10 pounds that day.
Oh no, he eats it. His lunchbox is like Mary Poppins' bag. Like he'll fucking pull out a whole hoagie, like a fucking. It's insane how much that dude eats. Yeah, he eats all day long, all day long, and threatens my life all day long.
Wow.
You ain't too big for me to knock out, Brian.
Now with all that and you being, there's a new man who's not 70 years old. The thirst level has to be pretty high in that place.
Yeah. It's thirsty, but you know what I mean. As if, like, say you're on a construction site and
moist.
and there's that one broad that works. You ever see a road crew? Working on the road.
Oh yeah.
And there's that one chick that to you and your friends, she's a 2.
But to
at the bar, she's a 4. But in that road crew, she's a fucking 8.
Yeah.
I'm an 8, dog.
Nice.
I am an 8 at work.
Well, do you wear those pants while you're there?
I hope so.
Do you see his pants? How tight they are. Look how tight they are.
Oh, they are super tight.
He's
man.
got like. I do think
Drain
grasshopper legs are.
I got cricket
appropriate.
legs.
And then his shoes today have like semen on them.
There's something.
I took pictures. We'll post it up on the
Good,
site.
good.
Yeah.
I usually wash them every couple days because they get covered with toilet spittle.
Yeah.
But today I decided not to wash them and let you guys get a look at what I go with.
I assumed you had those shoe booties on, like those little shower
Well,
caps
what I was going to say is there are rooms.
on your feet.
There are rooms that you're supposed to put on another layer of protection,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
another mask, another everything. But my point is, once you get to know these people, you realize that they get self-conscious the more precautions
Shit
you
have to
take.
wear.
And on top of that, it's so fucking hot. You don't want to throw on another layer of shit. So after a while, you're just in there.
Fuck it.
You're like, you know what? I'm building up my immunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All up
And,
in all those smells.
That which doesn't kill me.
Oh, yeah. Dude, the first month I was there, I was terrified of getting corona.
touching something gross.
Herpes, or, you know what I mean? Skin mites. Who knows?
How would you get
Scabies.
herpes?
Bed bugs.
How would you get
Yeah.
herpes?
You know what I mean?
Herpes is an odd choice
Yeah,
there.
you
How would you
inserted
get
that.
herpes?
You
You have to explain
inserted
the
that
herpes.
right in there. How-
Sitting on a toilet seat.
Now
or
talk
something.
to the scientist.
Yeah. Well, maybe like picking up their cup or something. Maybe a person's in quarantine. Because there's a quarantine wing, which I worked in for the last 3 days.
Oh.
And, you're supposed to wear this whole other layer of
They're
shit.
infectious.
Yeah, they're infectious. Your boy is knee deep in it.
That sounds good, huh?
So I don't usually wear these pants, but today I did because I've worked so many days, and
they're tight.
I have very few clothes that the other ones are. Imagine how dirty.
You wanted them to see your ass in those pants.
I think that's what it was.
You were trying to round them up.
No.
Rouse them.
No, these are my good pair of jeans. I would not wear these by choice. I wore these because everything else is dirty because I've worked so many days in a row.
You can't do laundry?
Not when I'm working all these days in a row. No. I need a day off to be able to do laundry.
Really?
Yeah.
It only takes a couple hours.
I don't have a washer and dryer, dog. I got to go somewhere.
He's got to make a trip.
Yeah.
Jeez, man, you don't.
You have a creek out back.
I do have a creek out back. With
Now, okay. I talked to you earlier this week, and on the last podcast, you told the tale of how you were feeding the groundhog carrots.
Remember I told you guys?
Finish up that story.
I was throwing carrots. Well, and when I looked out the next day, the groundhog was moved. So I assumed, I was throwing carrots to him. He ate my carrots.
Yeah.
Well, here what had happened was he had crawled like 6 feet and died.
Oh boy.
So I went out the following couple days, and I'm
talking to him.
I'm like, man, he's scared of me or something. He's not moving, and I'm hitting him with carrots,
and
it was dead.
and so my neighbor happened to notice,
and
another person were like, you're throwing carrots to a dead animal.
Happened to notice.
And I said, no. And listen, this is how
notice.
Listen to how he explains it.
I tried to justify it and be cool. I was like, no. I know a thing or two. In my head, I'm like, I watch YouTube, and I watch David Attenborough. He's playing dead because he's scared of me. Well, they went over and poked him with a stick to show me that he was so dead. The grass is still dead.
There's a dead circle.
Wow.
Because that groundhog was there during that heat. And it killed the grass underneath it.
Threw off a wave of death.
Yeah.
When it went.
He told me that, and I was laughing.
And I lost a $1.50 bag of carrots on
But
him.
you can't see good, so I don't blame him.
No.
That's true.
I couldn't tell where his head was.
Yeah.
And I sure as
It
fuck.
was just a blob. You couldn't see his head.
I thought it was a puppy. I thought it was a frog or a puppy or something. I didn't know what it was. I was just throwing carrots at it. And then I thought he had an attitude problem.
Brown dot.
Yeah, but I can totally relate because I told you, like, I pulled up in front of our house, and I get out, and I jump back because there's a fucking frog that big.
Ooh.
And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Like an 8-inch?
So
what are we
he's
talking about
like
inches? People can't see your hand.
that
Like
big.
a-
yeah,
About a
6
good
inch.
4. No.
Like a pancake.
Like
like a
pancake.
pancake.
Softball.
5 inches.
Softball.
So
Softball.
what do I do? I grab my stuff and I stay away from it because if that frog hops at me, what am I going to do? So I'm not going to come through it.
You want to hop
So
to me?
I book up in the house, and of course Uncle Jesse and our daughter is there, and I tell him, I'm like, go look, there's a frog out there, and she's like, well, why don't you go? No, you go out. And automatically my daughter's like, you fucking pussy. And my Uncle Jesse goes down and walks right up to it and says, its guts are sticking outside of it.
Oh, you
It's
rolled over?
dead. And I was like, oh, no, somebody else did.
Oh.
He was
Somebody else
afraid
did.
of a dead
But I was afraid
frog.
of a dead frog, so they had
You
fun.
were afraid of a dead frog stepping to you.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
laughing at me hard that night. Well deserved, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
You know,
Goat-
one, it's a frog.
Goat v. frog. Round one. Go.
Natural intimidation.
Yeah, so I
Factor goes for the
understand, man.
frog.
I don't want to touch any of those things. I don't want them to touch me. If I can look at it from the safety of my porch, okay, that's fine. But if
Yeah.
it's
From your mountaintop.
laying there dead, I don't want to fuck with it.
No, you know I don't go down by that creek.
I don't blame you.
There's a creek behind my house. I don't go down by it. because
Snakes.
when I moved in, everything wasn't all grown in.
Yeah, now it's jungly.
And,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, man, this is cute. Like, I'm going to be back there with a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, we
or
were
something.
talking about that, yeah.
Now it's fucking intimidating.
Freddie
There-
Gibbs in
there's
it.
a jungle. There's animals running around back there. There's always dudes on dirt bikes zipping around
Yeah.
through there. There's a lot happening back there. I keep to myself. I come home smelling like Geritol and thickened.
Ugh.
Their farts have got to be
Epic.
not worse than their breath.
No, they're diapers. Because I got to change all the garbage in there. And, I mean, luckily for me, I'm not a nurse or a nurse's aide, so I don't have to go in there and take the diapers
Wipe.
off of them. But they just throw them in a bag, put it by the door, and your boy's got to go in there.
Snatch that up.
And I was thinking about this today. Every time I grab
that whoosh
every
out.
time I grab a garbage bag and close it,
it pushes.
it
out.
exhales on
It
me.
gets out. You're gonna get stink eye.
That's how you get pink eye.
Dude, I'm immune. I have to be immune by
eye.
this.
I think he's
Eye, it's
tempered
one
in
beyond
filth.
stink
Oh
eye.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what you get it from. It's poo particles.
Listen,
Yeah,
I
that's
was
how you
like,
get pink
yeah.
eye.
It's stink eye.
Stink eye.
Yeah.
I was a cop in Cleveland, and when I first started there, I was terrified of getting hepatitis and shit like that.
Yeah, the
that's-
MRSA and shit.
After a year or two, I was sleeping in that back seat. Oh yeah.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
sniff it?
I mean, you have to smell it while you're in there. And I'm a sniffer by trade.
No doubt.
That with that nose, there's no doubt.
Dude, as my
It's like a
eyes,
mini hammerhead shark,
as my eyes get weaker, as
It
my
is a
eyes,
little bit.
isn't it?
my nose is
Your
like
nose is
Little
almost a
mini
hammerhead
hammerhead
shark.
shark.
well, you know, I'm that part of the animal kingdom.
You are.
There's sensors in there.
Orangutan.
Electromagnetic sensors.
I got LiDAR in my nose.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, so
sonar.
what was?
It's gonna help you.
You should tell everybody your brilliant idea for how you want us to dress up and act.
Well, after
that
watching,
you messaged us.
Oh yeah, after watching Before the Candelabra, I mean, we talked about this already, but
boy.
I would like you guys to get some facial surgery and maybe like a wet perm wig, and so that you can.
You said exactly Peter Cetera like.
Yeah, I would like.
Yes, you were
yeah.
very specific.
Yes.
Or I was
You
even
have that
thinking
dude
like
on
a,
your mind.
yeah, or like a Conway Twitty haircut.
Oh
Twitty City.
yes, I would love to have a Conway.
You're a Twitty
Very
City.
feathery.
I would definitely have that pompadour, no sideburns. Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah, one time I think I had sex with his cousin or something.
Conway Twitties.
Conway Twitty?
I've been to Twitty City.
Or she told me. I mean, that's what she told
Was
me.
that
Or
Millsap? That was Millsap.
a Millsap. She could have said Garth Brooks or something. I don't know. I think she was lying.
Crystal Gale. Did she have long hair?
Wow.
Remember Crystal Gale? With the long
No.
hair?
More I think about it.
You ever been to Dollywood?
No.
There's Twitty City in Dollywood.
Twitty City? Conway Twitty?
Yeah, he's got his own little side house in Dollywood.
He had awesome hair.
Yeah,
He did.
He had some pretty dope. It was like a mullet
They should have
kind
made
of
the
thing.
roof look like
It
his-
wasn't a
his hair.
mullet.
Wasn't
was like,
it?
It was like a
Conway
spray on hair.
Twitty.
Conway
No, it was
Twitty
like
had
Lego
hair.
hair.
Yeah.
That's what
Lego
It was
hair.
like Lego
It's
hair.
all Legos.
That's what it was.
Lego hair. Oh, shout out to the chaos there.
Yeah.
With the Lego. It's all
Legos.
Legos. Remember he'd get all drunk and yell at us? It's all Legos.
No, would he?
Yeah.
Yes.
I still don't know what the fuck that means, but
He yelled a lot of shit out.
It's all Legos. That was a
yeah.
story you heard in the ward.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, there was a girl that
yeah.
was legendary for like not being able to be taken down. This tiny 100-pound girl, and they were like 4 people were trying to take her out of a room, and that's what she yelled going out. It's all Legos. And she just started punching the eaves.
I guess that
the
would
room,
get
yeah.
stuck in your head if you're trapped in there
Yeah.
listening to people. I hear
It-
some shit.
Like that, or like Ricky
Oh, I
D's
bet.
Basilisk, or
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
what if the whole world's a nursing home?
Kind of is.
What if I put some self tanner on my hand, on my dick? Would it look bigger?
Or just orange.
Body? No, like
Be
brown.
Trump dick.
Get some brown. I'm looking for brown.
He's going to get a deep bronze like your car
Yeah.
Oh,
A bronze.
Your new pimp ride.
and then
LeBron's.
shine real bright lights on it from 2 different angles.
Mm-hmm.
It makes voluminous.
Yeah.
That's
Thought about that.
Well, that's why those dudes.
You got to light it.
Is that how you
properly.
view Kiss?
No, that's how those dudes on the muscle mags. And
thought they grease
a
you
lot of
up.
the white guys, they do the photos in black and white to show off, so it looks like an Ansel Adams painting,
Right.
basically.
And that's how they helped in American History X. They helped.
Oh,
What's Edward Norton look like such
Yeah,
a big
Bill-
guy?
yeah, 'cause
Really,
he
he's just like a
definitely is.
little
Shadow and
tiny
light,
guy.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, he got in shape, but
yeah.
But they made him look big. You know, the way they
The
shot it.
contrast,
The way
yeah.
they shot it, it made him look so much bigger. It was really, really good the way they did that.
That is a good movie. I haven't seen
Yeah, it
that
is.
for a while.
Forever. Long
Yeah.
time. Oh,
Oh,
got some
no.
booty tunes?
Well,
Oh,
I got some baloney for
those,
listen.
those pants are
I
as
knew
tight
it.
as
I knew it,
Dookie's were.
dude. Processed meat bologna
Oh yeah.
and bread
Mm-hmm.
and a 48-day apple.
48
Yeah, it
days.
was. Good call, man.
It was
Good call.
not
I have
48
fresher
days.
apples
Yes.
on my front steps
Yep.
that some kid brought up.
Listen, bologna is refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool and brisk.
It's like
On a hot day,
Like-
it's
You ever
nice.
have a bologna
It's
shake?
like horse schmegma.
Oh.
Not a good bologna, like a good German bologna. I mean, it usually just has the name. Like
No, I get the $2 Oscar Mayer. The
oh, it's all like
the
sweaty,
red ring.
sweaty and gray.
Red
film.
ring.
Red ring.
Oh, that's good though. Fry it up. It's good. It's shitty meat, but it's good meat, man.
He was loving it. I haven't touched bologna in like 15 years.
You only like chicken fingers, right?
Well, listen, when on a hot day,
That's what we were saying. Is it healthier having that apple and that bologna, or my processed Walmart brand chicken nuggets?
I think it's not a
hot
worthwhile
sauce.
argument. I think you should eat what you want to eat. If you only want to eat chicken fingers, just eat them up, dog.
eat what
I
you
do,
gotta eat.
man. I fuck
He
them
wants
up.
to eat scabs and old shitty
Nuts.
found in hallways.
Yeah.
That's
No, I don't want to eat that.
Potted meat.
Sweepings.
Yeah, the
Sweeping.
Fritos.
What's for
Are
lunch?
you eating the
What's
sweeping?
for lunch?
What's in the
Sweepings.
dustpan?
Sweeping.
I did make a meal this week. I made chickpeas, black beans, and
That
rice.
did look good.
And I put pico de gallo on it, and that shit went through me like a fucking New York
Oh,
City
God,
fire
yeah.
hydrant in the
That
70s.
when you said that, I'd laugh my ass off. I was like, that is so
That about-
fucking
It's
foul.
ridiculous.
It went through me like you would not believe. I was holding onto that seat like for dear life, like I was on a roller coaster.
You kind of like it though.
It was, but well,
I mean, there's something about it. Like you don't like tough poops.
You know what though? Like I'm sitting at work and I see,
I don't like lingering poops. I like it to be if it's going to be loud. All right.
Yeah. But you don't want it to take 15 minutes till you're sure it's
No,
done.
and
I hate that too.
Or when you're done and you're like, yeah, I just keep like wiping you're wiping a paintbrush back there. You know what I mean?
You rub your ass raw.
You want to be done. I wanted to go.
Yeah.
You know, like today,
Shit and split.
this bologna is just not doing it for me. You know,
I broke 2 toilet seats in the last year.
Holy mackerel!
how do you break a toilet seat?
Dominate that porcelain.
Whoa!
Well,
Some rickety
that was
thunder.
yeah.
Like,
Slide around
break
on
it.
that, or what are you doing?
Like Yokozuna. Remember
whenever
he
you
used to
have
sit on
C. diff,
people?
70 a day for 30 days is it's a pretty good number of them.
70 what?
Poops?
70 poops a day for 30 days.
Oh, when you had C. diff.
Oh my god!
That's 2,100 poops.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no toilet seats designed.
Your
for
old hole
2,100
had to be raw.
2,100 rickety
Yeah.
poops.
How'd you protect your butthole, man?
Did you put ointments on it?
Like
Yeah,
I'm a
sometimes.
furious wiper, and
Sometimes
sometimes
I did,
my butt.
yeah. Yeah. There's you lose all your pride with that little sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you come out of that with any pride, shred of pride, you do.
Hey,
good.
I like our group message though, because I'll be sitting there at work just getting out of a meeting or something, and you guys are
Oh, they're
messaging this dumb shit, and it just makes me laugh. Like I'll sit there and I'll giggle, and people, what's up?
Yeah, I was trying to see if there was anything we missed that we didn't bring up because
No,
there was
I
some good
wanted to
things.
bring up some of the shit. Yeah,
There's some good
yeah.
shit on there. That's
yeah.
that was the point
Yeah.
of it is
And,
to try to come up with ideas. You know,
When I went off about your fucking dog on the laptop, I had just gotten out of a meeting and
Mm-hmm.
doing this shit, and I look at this and I'm like, that's the gayest shit in the fucking
Oh, yeah.
world.
yeah, you definitely
Fucking sucked, man.
you definitely had some golf cart anger
Yeah,
flowing out.
that was golf course anger.
You and the boys
Yeah.
are sitting around the water cooler like, look at this jabroni. Look what this jabroni's sending me.
The dog on a laptop with nuclear bombs going off. Yeah, see, that's not our kind of humor.
No.
We like shit from 2 decades ago and finally found it and
I
think it's
liked it.
funny.
I thought it was pretty prickish of you.
Like how long ago was Old Greg popular? How long ago?
Well, you're using
15 years?
You're using
Yeah,
popular
that was
loose.
15,
Yeah.
18 years, yeah.
Yeah,
But,
well,
yeah,
that's
that was a
just,
while
that's
ago.
the hot new thing in my office.
It's
Old
old Greg. It finally just got here.
Yeah, so,
Got there.
it did.
Yeah.
It did.
So they're living in 1989.
No,
So, or they're in the 90s.
well, no,
They're in the,
it's
they're like, it's like
2000s.
04 there.
What are
I don't know.
It's
You're,
04.
for being a scientist, your time is
That's just probably his whole
I've
problem.
been time traveling for like 3
That's
weeks.
probably
so
what the
Yeah.
problem is.
time
Yeah,
travel.
well-
Time travel will mess.
Well,
with
that
you a
was
little
funny. So I saw that and I was like, man, that's not fucking funny. That's fucking stupid.
No,
Like,
the meme,
no.
the joke is looking for a job during a
It
pandemic.
doesn't make it any better.
Yeah, it does. You
Having
just
to repeat
probably
it. and
didn't get
explain
it.
How old are the guys at your work? Let me see what we're working
there's-
with. What are we working
The
with?
youngest guy is like 35.
Okay.
Yeah, the rest of them
What flavor is that?
53. I don't know. You wanna try
What's in it?
I don't know.
Why you gotta always act like you don't know nothing?
Because I don't.
Rhythm. Why is this like for ladies? It's so petite.
I'm smaller than you.
Is there a button? No, just
No.
suck
You
it.
guys trying to make
Just
shit
suck
for me
it.
to edit?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's a rhythm cartridge.
It's the rhythm.
It is cute. I've
It's
never
a
seen one.
dancer.
It's very good.
I've never seen one of those.
Flowery.
Yeah,
Is it THC?
of course. Yes.
I am THC.
Is it?
That's
It is
my-
flavor. Yes.
That's my juice. Yeah.
No, it's not. Don't say
I don't
it
know
like
what
that.
it was. A very good friend gave it to me.
Oh,
So I don't know. I didn't ask questions. I just said, "All right, dog."
Yay, yay.
Thanks.
it's a good way to be.
Yay, yay.
Yeah.
So we talked about my work this week. How was your week?
Awesome.
What did you do?
Nothing. I organized my hobby stuff.
Why are
I
you
gotta-
chewing on your fucking nails? Stop.
'Cause I'm trying
I think
to.
he's chewing on a screw.
God damn.
I'm trying to make a point.
Why do you-
He is chewing on a screw, right?
I gotta. I'm. Fuck all of you.
He was gnawing on that screw like I thought it was his fingernail. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh boy.
Didn't mean to call you out there, bud. But
What a cock, man.
you were
We
chewing
just
on.
talked about not talking about shit.
You were chewing on a
Fucked
screw.
it all up.
I'm not talking
Wow,
shit. That was
what-
just a fact.
Rickety, what'd you do this week?
This week was weird week.
Weird week?
Yeah, watched UFC last night. but,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, earlier in the week, just a strange week.
Yeah. Anything going on you want to talk about? Need
Got
therapy?
your note cards?
Do you need advice from it? Do you need some
the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
My buddy did get me an Alexa. I'm not real comfortable with that, but that's a different discussion. It sits like right beside me by my bed. It's
Listen
listening
to
to
him.
you.
Oh, the Google thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You notice?
Yeah.
So whenever you say Alexa, then it jumps into action. But that means it's listening to you the
All
whole
the time.
Waiting
all
for
the
you to
time.
say
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's this big long disclosure thing. As soon as you turn it on, like you allow them the rights to
Listen to
I
anything.
didn't read the whole thing, of course. But
Yeah.
And you still plugged it in?
yeah,
What the
it's
fuck?
kind of handy. But
What does it do good for you?
you just be like Alexa, play Megadeth.
Instead
It'll
of
roll a
actually
list.
taking 2 seconds and
Tapping it with
typing
your
it.
thumb.
But it actually has a pretty good sound system in and of itself. You know.
So for
Oh, I
the
see what you mean.
speakers, you're
Yeah.
getting bonus.
yeah.
Speakers you can talk to.
Right. There
Yeah.
we go.
When you don't have a friend, you're
it
like,
plays videos. It has a video
Alexa,
screen. You can-
will you be
does it
my
have a
friend?
video
yeah,
screen?
you can be like Alexa,
Oh, does it?
YouTube, Joe Rogan, and then it'll play a podcast, and you'd be like, cast to TV, and it'll cast it to your TV. Or,
Oh,
yeah.
that's futuristic.
Wow, that is.
It's kind of cool, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm still on the fence with it.
it's definitely
Yeah. It
invading your privacy,
Yeah, it might end up
without
in
a doubt.
in the garbage, but I went water.
Well, maybe not the garbage.
went
Maybe you
water
could sell
skiing a
it.
couple
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Water skiing?
Yeah.
No shit. On a
Yeah.
boogie board or on skis or what?
Single ski, slalom.
Just took your shoes off?
Was there water left in the lake?
Oh.
Could you imagine that? Were you
they-
flapping your neck while you're skiing?
Were they pulling you mouth first?
I got taken into the trees, and I think I lost part of an earlobe.
Those invasive.
Oh, did you? Where?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Well, it's healed up now.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
You got smacked into the trees, huh?
Yeah.
You lost part of
Part
it.
of
The very bottom part.
Yeah.
Go
Wow.
inspect that.
No, no.
You can't
no.
even fucking tell anything happened to his
This
ear.
was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Are you saying your healing factor is that great?
My healing factor is not great.
So you were getting dragged behind a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
By accident.
yeah.
Did you catch
these
any
bitches
fish?
No, we didn't even fish, but these
Bro.
bitches were like, nobody can slalom ski, nobody can one ski. I'm used to skating and snowboarding. I do know how to do that. I'm
And
not-
clear the krill out of this bitch at the same time. And
There will be no kipper remaining.
nobody can slalom ski and defish this lake.
I'm not even gonna finish the story.
No, go ahead, man.
Bunch of bicycles and shit in the bottom of that lake. Fucking garbage cans and shit.
They
Battery.
dredged the
Batteries.
lake. They dredged the lake with his gullet.
Hugo.
My buddy's trying to kill me, so he's and
Or
I'm-
krill you.
yeah, kill me, krill me, krill me to death.
Krill me this.
So yeah, you get some slack in the rope, and then you gotta keep going. But once you get pointed in a direction, that's the direction you're going. You can't, So when he speeds the boat up, he can mess with you by speeding up and slowing down.
Yeah.
Sure.
So he can catch you in like a weird
Yeah,
swing.
lull, yeah.
And
Oh,
you
yeah.
either bail out or
Yeah.
if you hold on.
Is it
you know,
just
you're going
one
for-
guy
you're
on the
going for
boat?
ride.
I
Yeah.
got it.
Is it just one guy on the boat, or is
Yeah.
there a couple
Who
guys?
was on
There's
the
usually
boat?
a couple guys.
Who was on the boat?
Jamie and his
Oh.
his
So knowing that,
Chef.
it was
Shout out to
probably
Jamie.
fucking with you.
my old butler.
You had a butler?
Yeah, for 2 weeks.
I thought
Oh,
we
that's
discussed.
right.
We discussed.
Yeah.
We
this,
didn't talk
yeah.
about it on the
No, we
podcast, though.
Oh, we didn't.
Nope. We did not talk
Yeah,
about
my
what we
old
talked
butler, my
about.
old butler stopped in. Like, you want to go up to the lake? I was like, all right.
Fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
Was his name Benson?
Chiff.
Chiff.
Chiff? You called him Chiff? Chiff Benson?
Benson.
Just Chiff. Butlers only have
What's
one
another
name.
butler's name?
Did he have to dress you, Mr. Belvedere?
Jeeves.
Belvedere, yes.
Belvedere.
Streaks on the china.
Mm-hmm.
Never met it
Was the
before.
dude in Punky Brewster a butler?
Nell Carter was a butler, wasn't she?
She was a butleress. Or whatever you call it.
She was sassy.
But so was Alice.
Alice was a butler.
yeah, she. Oh yeah, wisecracking butler.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Sam, her boyfriend at the meat
That's
market.
right. Yeah, Sam
Wink,
the Butcher.
wink, nod, nod.
Sam the Butcher.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Chopping that beef. There's a song called
Well,
Beef-
Famous
that's you know
butlers.
what? That's the most athletic thing any of us have done.
Probably.
Totally.
I was wrecked for about 8 days.
I
10
bet.
days,
Really?
Yeah.
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 It wore you out, huh?
Oh, completely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? What
I
that
did.
ringtone was?
It was probably Katy Perry.
Krungbin.
Was it?
Yes,
Mhm.
I doubt it.
it was.
There's no bass in there. It didn't sound like Krungbin.
It was my phone.
I believe you.
It's not Kiss.
I know it's not
What
Kiss.
is yours? What's your ringtone?
It just rings. Nobody calls me. I don't like this fucking thing. Anything about it, I don't like it. I don't answer it.
Why?
I don't like it.
You like it enough to be on it all the time.
I'm not all the time.
Yeah,
It's
you are. You're
subjective.
always messaging. You're always.
I'm always. Who am I always messaging?
That
You?
Chinese
us?
store. What's
Yeah.
that Chinese
Yeah,
store?
Wish.
That's not messaging. I bought some cool stuff.
What was your cold buy of the week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These stink bombs?
These fart bombs.
Fart bombs.
That's
Fart
cool.
bombs.
No, that is cool. I'm not making fun of the Wish.
They were
addiction
free.
you
They were
have.
free.
Fart bombs.
Why would you
Oh,
have
they're
to
called
order
fart
to get
bombs.
free fart bombs?
Yeah, how much?
No. They just show up free. Like
No.
they're offered for free. You pay shipping.
Wow.
I got all those stickers for free. All those shining stickers I got, they were free. Except for $2 shipping or $1 shipping, but from China.
They just show up.
What the fuck, man?
Fucking show up at my door.
No,
Like
no.
we're
I mean,
sitting
like,
out there today, and this FedEx guy comes up. Are you Tracy? I go right there. And are you over 21? And
was-
yeah, it's
a box of
wine.
booze.
Booze.
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, that dude like delivers.
He knows.
He's way bigger, like
That's not the
muscular.
box of wine I'm used to. I'm used to the box of wine.
Box wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says they're pretty good.
Box wine or the
no,
wine
like
she's
the wine
getting?
she's
She gets
getting.
the stuff
Yeah,
she's getting.
yeah.
Looks like good stuff.
And then she signed up for some like sort of like whiskey, vodka,
Oh wow.
tequila, like monthly.
Dang.
They send you.
That's pretty sweet.
She-
Is that what you
she
were
gave
drinking?
you
Then
the tequila.
how was you feeling?
Tequila's gross to me.
Oh, no, not that tequila she got. It was 100% agave. That shit
good
was.
stuff.
Woo, there was like 5 bottles in each box. I crushed that shit in 2 days.
Nice.
2 days. I was
It looked good.
wrecked. Had it on some ice,
There'll
dog.
be
Talking to
more
Jimmy
of
Buffett.
something else.
I got lit up, pacing around my little apartment, throwing carrots at people, or
Rocks.
having a good time, having a real good time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's been run of the mill for us, folks.
I gotta piss.
All right, we'll take a little break, little pee break. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, and we're back. We're back, just like that.
What's up?
Did you pee on my pee?
Yeah, I did. It's
Nice.
still there.
Nice.
That shirt is awesome, by the way. Like,
You
Thanks.
like that?
yeah.
Oh, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
The
He likes my-
WTF, man.
He
Like,
likes my shirt.
yeah. It's fun because it's actually the initials of the company. But
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
most people know WTF as a different
what the fuck?
acronym. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to get you. I think I might have a shirt at home. I could give you
Cool.
long sleeve. I think I'll get 2X.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll grab you one, man. They're cool. They were
We're gonna
given
try to
away.
call Muffler Shop Mary here. Muffler Shop Mary, how are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
What's up, Mary?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Hi.
How are things out your way?
Kind of creepy.
Really?
Went up to the lake.
Oh, Lake Erie.
Yeah, we decided to go on a trip. So we ate Some of them, they're mushrooms.
Whoa, we were just talking about that. Go ahead.
Oh, wow.
It's the
Yeah.
season.
'Tis the season.
It is. So we're down there, and these two dudes are like, we like eat our mushrooms and shit on the way there. And we're at Perkins Beach, which is like adjacent to Edgewater Beach,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh.
And these two guys are following us.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm down there with my friend Scarlett, and she's tripping balls. It hasn't hit me yet. So they start talking to her, and I'm in the water because I'm having fun out there.
You're a
Just
free
laughing,
spirit.
swimming.
You're mermaid.
Yeah, and I see these two men like coming up on my friend, so I like jet over there. I grab our shit. I'm like, come on, let's go.
She flew over there like a bat out of hell. She just like packed up my shit and was like dragging it down the beach.
Nice.
Yeah. So we move our shit. We get settled.
Whoa,
in
that was a
spot.
different voice. Did you just change voices, or is there somebody else there?
She's possessed.
No, I'm here too. The other person who's
Oh,
what's up?
yeah. Wow, that fucked me up.
Me too.
Bad. It's like, what's
do
going
that.
on here?
Whoa. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, dual wielding. Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Interviewing
so
as a
we-
team.
Ladies.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So we move our stuff, and then we get back in the water. And by that time, like, I'm tripping balls. And I'm, just chilling out there, and I'm hearing voices, and so is she. And we're like, what the fuck is that?
But there's like a trail. So at first it was like, are those just people, walking down the trail? But then I realized that the men had disappeared. And but the funny thing is like I kept getting out of the water to get us cigarettes, and I kept bringing them back into the water because they kept getting drowned.
What time
Like,
of day
I
was
went up
this?
Buy our stuff like 3 different times, and they would hide when I would go to get something out of the bags and then go out in the water. They knew they were doing something wrong because every time I went up there, they got all quiet and were like hiding. I was like within 2 feet of them and didn't even know it multiple times.
So they made you suspicious.
Yes.
What time of day was this?
This was probably like 6, 7 o'clock at night.
Now, Uncle Meat here showed me a video,
Yes.
and it's plain as day. There's 2 fellows in the
Yes.
in the bush back here, and it looks like you guys busted them doing something that they were
I
trying to
don't know
keep on a
what was
DL.
happening. Yeah, I just look over and dude's pants, he's like sitting on the ground like bare ass naked, and
Wow.
I'm like, ugh.
Well, the other
What
friend was
the
trying to like protect him and cover up his junk while he has
Taking a
his pants
shit?
down.
Was he taking a shit?
No, he wasn't taking
No.
a shit.
He was
He was
jacking
way
off.
fucked up.
That's
There
weird.
were like no teeth, there were no brains involved.
I just can't think of any reason for this man's pants to have been down while watching 2 women take a swim in the bushes. I just honestly can't. Like, what?
You
Yeah.
weren't skinny
So
dipping,
Uncle
were
Meat
you?
knows- Uncle Meat knows how I am.
He
when
was
I'm
going
on the
swimming.
mushrooms.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he's like, I was swimming.
So you guys
water at
confronted him.
Yeah, I walked up on him because Uncle Meat knows how I am on the mushrooms, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
I
the
was
witch
on
in The
one,
Wizard
and
of
I
Oz.
go up to him, and I'm like, why are you following me and my friend? He's like, what? I'm not following you. I'm like, well, it's just really interesting that every time that we move our shit, you seem to be nearby. So why do you keep making your way back to us?
Yeah, they're
And
definitely
then
not
he like
cool
called me
looking either.
Shamu, so I like shook my belly at him. I was like, "You like that?"
So that
It was like, yeah, you like Shamu.
Yeah.
so there's
And
2
then I was
guys
like,
back there.
He was like, it's okay. I like thick girls. And then tried to tell her she was cool. Like, you're going to hit on us now?
Oh, wow.
So let me ask
So I'm
let me
like,
ask you a couple questions. Let me ask you a
Yes.
couple questions. So you guys, you're in the water, you're on mushrooms.
Frolicking.
You notice these guys in the bushes. You keep every time you go to move, you notice some movement. You get eye contact with them, and the one guy's got his pants down, and
Correct.
he says, "Oh, I was swimming," and then you guys start firing shots. My first question was going to be like, do you think now in retrospect maybe you were a little paranoid because you were on shrooms?
The dude's
What?
pants were.
Dude had his pants down.
I think.
I know, but why are you judging? He said he was swimming.
I was swimming. I was getting changed.
You don't own that lake.
It was getting changed. All right, now my second question is, if there's two of them back there, do you think the man was pleasuring himself to you? Or were they involved in some activities that maybe you were interrupting?
Well, the other guy's pants were fully intact. I just can't think of any other reason for the man's pants to have been down. Like, if you're a man and you have a dick and you have to pee in the forest, like, you just whip it out of a little hole in your pants really quick, right? And it's over.
Well, as a man who hangs out in restrooms
And the forest.
I know that there are men who completely pull their pants down to their ankles when they're at a urinal.
That's how I do it.
Sometimes they have
really
to.
strange.
Kindergarten style.
Then I put my hands on my hips.
Kindergarten.
He should be sitting down.
Ooh.
But his pants were all the way down to his ankles. So, like, if you're peeing in public, not in a restroom, like, you're not going to be out there peeing in the woods on a trail with your pants to your knees.
I agree with you.
Pants on the
So,
ground.
like, what
pants
else
on the
was he
ground.
doing with it? What was he doing?
Do you think what was his other friend doing? What was the buddy doing? Any response from him?
Was he poking him with a branch or
No,
something?
he's the one that called me Shamu, and when I shook my belly at him, he's like, "Oh, whatever." And then I came back, and he's like, "You're cool, and I'm like, "You gotta do something with your friend. You need to get the fuck out of here."
The fully
So he
clothed
starts
fella.
like trying to get his buddy together because like they're on the trail behind the bushes, parallel to the beach.
Right.
So while they're like exiting, he's like getting his friend out of there. I'm walking along the beach, making sure they're getting the fuck out. Because I called Cleveland police, non-emergency line, and it went to voicemail.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, they looked like respectable
Karen calling
dudes.
the police on a black person, but that's not what was happening. But like, that's the way she looked. She was standing there with her hand on her hip on the phone, trying to get the police.
Oh, she was like
Oh,
Karen.
like,
Oh, nice.
channeled the inner Karen.
Karen-esque.
I was a Karen.
On mushrooms. I would have loved to
yes.
seen you explain
Karen on
that.
mushrooms. That's awesome.
I'm like looking at geometric sacred patterns in the
Right.
sky while
Having
Yeah.
fun.
I took no part.
Yeah, maybe there was something the universe wanted to tell you and it was speaking from his crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what could that message be?
It's butthole.
Could have been that D.
Could have been.
Add some of that hog.
Could have been. Who knows what it
Tell
was?
us we needed more vitamin D in our lives.
Yeah,
Oh.
He
maybe.
was like a mirror. Like when the
Maybe.
beam came down from space, it was supposed to deflect off of him into you.
Maybe you Karen'd your way out of fate. Maybe who knows what was supposed to happen there? Could have been your
don't know.
like
Job
maybe
board.
they were just as intoxicated and
They were fucked up. They
Oh,
were
really?
all the way fucked up.
One of them was less fucked up than the other one. Like, the other guy was intact.
Yeah, the one with his pants down, he was like all the way. He was gone.
Yeah, he was
Gone.
probably just trying to have a good time.
Xanax.
was it a hot day?
No, it wasn't that bad.
It was raining.
What do you if you had to guess, what would you say would be their drug of choice?
As a former drug addict, I'm gonna say this dude ate 26 Xanax.
Oh.
On top of maybe some pain pills, and
Why was he super limp?
Oh, yeah. What
didn't
does.
even talk?
He was a
He didn't
zombie.
even talk, and he had like one tooth.
Oh.
But
Was
the
it a
way
hot
this man was
tooth?
acting, it wasn't meth. Like, he wasn't
hot
even
tooth.
in his body. I mean, neither was I at the time, but I wasn't walking around like that.
Did you see his wiener?
No.
His
Thank
balls?
God. Oh my God. I would have barfed all over.
Did
Did
you
he
see-
have pubes?
Did you see his big pubic thatch? You know a guy like that does.
How about his tan lines?
You should have asked to harvest some pubes.
He shouldn't have
Did he
had
have like a bikini tan
He
line?
shouldn't have had any tan lines.
I can't say I was looking that close. I'll have
Too
to
busy
look at the
shaking
video.
your belly?
Were they maybe doing it on the
Yeah.
woods?
I don't think
No.
so.
Or was he giving him a
He
BJ?
was definitely not fucking the guy who couldn't even walk.
Just diddling him?
Yeah, maybe he was, maybe he had,
Seeing if a pine cone would fit?
maybe he had recently lost some weight and was having problems with his trousers.
Well, he needs to get some suspenders.
He was just seeing what.
I think it's pretty presumptuous of you two to think that he's pulling his dick out at you.
Yeah.
when he's up in the bushes with no teeth. The dude's got other shit.
And a willing buddy.
And a buddy with him.
Yeah, just like I'm gonna.
You know,
He stood in front of him to like block your view so you couldn't
Yeah.
see.
Scotty told me that apparently Edgewater Beach is like known for like gay guys doing it in the woods.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
That's
You've
Pecker Park.
Seen it.
Your answer.
You've seen it.
Yeah, Edgewater Beach is Pecker Park, no doubt. That's
always
where it
been.
goes
Pecker
down.
Park,
Go ahead.
Pecker Park.
Pecker Park.
Pecker Park.
Peter Parker.
Well, I don't. Well, it is now. After that,
Well,
Maybe you should have checked on that before you went to that beach.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe he thought you guys were gonna like high five. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
All sandy and wet.
Maybe they were looking for the Eiffel Tower.
for the really,
They-
absolutely not.
Two guys were looking for for the Eiffel
We
Tower.
are not going. To
Maybe they
Paris.
were bird watching, Karen.
Some crows. There any gulls out here today?
Get off your high horse. Why don't you quit judging people?
You know, Karen was on one.
Did you feel unsafe? I probably
what?
would have.
Did
you were
feel
tripping,
unsafe?
so you really didn't feel
Did
that,
I feel
right?
unsafe?
Yeah.
No, I was on one.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck. I was like ready to go.
Yeah, that's how
You know
you were
how I
that
am.
night, and yeah,
It was exactly that.
she crashed her bike and just sat on it in the middle of the lawn. Didn't give a fuck. Wanted to have a moon party.
A moon party? What's a moon party?
I don't know. That's what happens when you get what?
Karen?
Karen was trying to protect me, and she did a great job.
Oh.
Just because I have a lot of trauma related to men doing things like that.
Swimming?
So,
Bird watching?
Bird watching?
yeah, I've got some experience.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
Some bird watching. So she did a great job of protecting her friends. So we got to give it to Karen.
Well,
Absolutely.
Yeah, and as a man,
ups.
I mean, if
Big
I got to
ups.
pick sides, I'm going to just automatically, I'm sorry, I'm going to go to the man team, and I'm going to say that Pants Down guy was sticking up for Pants Up guy. They were knee deep in some Xanax. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just trying to hang out. And some frisky
Shoot some squids.
some frisky broads came after his boy while his pants are down. You
He's
know?
telling a different story.
He was literally 5 feet away from like where we put all our stuff.
Was he jacking in
And
your
they were,
stuff,
like,
maybe?
not all the way hidden in the woods, like they were like watching.
Yeah, was
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
he just waxing his carrot to your
I
like
don't
belongings?
think so. No, he didn't have that much energy.
Oh, really?
Well, maybe that's what his buddy was
Yeah.
there for.
Oh, maybe he had just finished when you saw him.
Yeah. You know how
Did you
that
check
goes.
your items for white stuff?
You put a black light on any of your belongings?
No, but
No, I just licked it
But
off.
it should.
So what happened? How did it conclude?
it concluded with me watching them get the fuck out.
Oh.
And did you finish your
All the
trip?
way
Was
down the
it
beach
good?
To the parking lot.
You followed him. You guys followed him, huh?
I
No,
did.
Karen did.
Oh,
I did.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, good for you, man. I
Yeah.
guess you
Did
don't
you-
get dead though.
Yeah, was your trip
Yeah, a
good
lot
after
of-
that?
Not much of a
I won't be
spiritual
there.
experience there on
Wow.
that on the old mushrooms, huh?
Well, it was nice. Like after that, 'cause I just started laughing at how fucking stupid they are.
Yeah.
Did you go back in the water?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found a log and climbed on top of it like an otter.
You fucking go.
She did too.
That's awesome.
Well, there you go, folks.
Yeah.
There's your mushrooms and
Ottering.
toothless crackhead jerking off story.
At least you
Yeah.
got video, though. That was good.
Yeah,
video
absolutely.
I mean, chances
free to
are,
publish.
what are the chances that you were intoxicated and these were just two upstanding young men who were taking a hike?
And
I don't think, not high chances, because I wasn't like hallucinating or seeing things. Everything was just a little bit brighter.
A mild dose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I was thinking. You're going to a
Well, for
public
her.
place and tripping balls, and you know you're going to have to interact with people at some sort. You know.
Yeah.
It's not like you're back here where you can go miles without seeing people.
Couple of
you know?
fucking bushwhackers, I think.
Oh yeah.
Bushwhack.
Don't try that shit out here.
Oh,
They got.
What do you think?
Well, they are
How would that go down?
a lot of hunters
Those
out
two
here.
guys coming down the woods.
Yeah. You get arrowed or some kind
Yeah.
of bear trapped or
Yeah, they'll be trying to skin you out here.
caltrops or
Wear-
something.
wear
They're
your
weird out
skin.
here.
Yeah.
A lot of stand your ground.
I think they do all their buggery in caves and stuff and abandoned mines.
Cave buggery.
In the abandoned mines. Ugh.
So, was there any throwing up from the mushrooms?
No. Not at all.
How long did you guys stay down at the beach?
We were there till almost 11.
P.M.
Oh, damn.
11 p.m.
Yeah. We were up in the car in the parking lot just watching the water and the
Oh yeah.
skyline and shit.
Did you guys make out or anything? Or
No.
Oh,
No.
man.
I'm just
No.
just asking.
That's sexist.
Sorry to disappoint.
No.
Did
it's
you
not
wear
disappointing.
robes?
Do we wear robes?
Yeah. What were you wearing? Because that's the question that
Yeah.
would be asked in court.
Yeah.
What did you do to deserve this? What were you wearing?
Naked.
Yeah, we were in our
I
swim.
object to this line of
gear.
They were
questioning.
in swim gear.
I mean, I whipped my whole belly out at that dude, so.
Now, when you say whipped your belly out,
What
It
does
was
that
that
even mean?
It does,
Was it
is that
in?
a two
Was it
piece?
hardly
in?
have
Was
it
it
in
was it
somewhere that you
hidden
whipped
behind
it
a
out?
one piece or?
all right, let's
I
not
just
all
read it.
counselors. Let's not all jump in at once, one at a time here. We talking a one piece or a two piece?
It was 2-piece.
Two piece. Now, since you're doing acid, I'm imagining there's some kind of tie dye print or.
No,
I have
Hello, Kitty.
on best believe.
she had tie-dye and I was wearing some,
Oh,
like, hippie,
there
like,
was
harem
tie-dye.
pants.
Some patchouli oil in the water around you guys. Little oil
Did what?
slick.
Did you have some Grateful Dead or some fish going?
No.
I don't think
No.
either one of them liked those.
Did you have any music playing?
No.
And what was your conversation like that would have maybe lured them into thinking that you were some loose gals?
No.
This is taking
Might
a
have
weird
to come there
turn.
and, like,
To be honest with you, Muffler Shop Mary, this Inquisition is taking an odd turn in life.
I just want to get both sides of the story.
Well,
I
go
object
ahead.
to this line of questioning. As your
Holy
legal
crap.
counsel, I'd advise you not to answer.
And was there a stove anywhere nearby? I don't. It doesn't sound like you were in the kitchen.
no. No.
I'll
Yeah,
just
we're gonna
play
make
it.
a
I'll just
sandwich.
play.
But for the record,
I'm
you
gonna
were
make you a
barefoot.
Special sandwich.
But yeah.
You were barefoot.
They were in the
When I get
water.
back-
Was it a pregnant belly you whipped out? No, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're both okay, and you didn't get gum jobbed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or vampire
Yeah.
snaggletooth.
Everyone
Or
knows.
stabbed.
Everyone knows that if a cracky bites you,
stabbed.
you
Yeah.
Two stab.
you will turn
You'll
into a
in one
cracky.
next full moon.
Yep,
Yep.
that happens.
I don't think they were crackies, though.
No, you don't think? You think they're meth
They
heads?
were Xannies.
Xannies.
Xannies
Yeah, they
or
were like
something?
zombies, she said. Well,
Oh,
the one
really?
guy was.
Yeah.
Some spice. You
Who
think they're-
knows? Well, that doesn't that make you really nutty? Like,
Or
don't
maybe
you-
just some
Yeah.
really cheap wine. Maybe down on their
Yeah,
luck.
Boone's Farm.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe
I
recently
definitely
unemployed.
got luck.
Maybe they lost someone to the pandemic. Recently unemployed. Just some down on their luck guys. They
Hard
see
times, brother.
hard times. They see some young ladies splashing around in the pool.
Like mermaids.
Maybe it was like a strawberry situation where
Like-
one guy had
I'm
the
pretty
drugs.
sure the guy was on his way to rehab.
Oh, really?
He just got lost.
He got lost.
He got lost on the
He had
shores
to,
of Lake
he had to
Erie.
stop and beat off real quick.
Do
I have
some
to-
more meth, and then probably
Oh.
never made it. to
How were they
rehab.
doing meth out of?
I get what she's saying,
Off of-
though. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Like, that's
before-
his bon voyage.
Yeah,
Yeah, but why is he
stop
naked?
Let's
Because he's
stop.
getting a hand job or whatever.
He emptied out the
Oh,
he
you
emptied
think the
out
one dude
cabinet.
was tugging?
Or maybe more, who knows?
Did you ever think maybe he OD'd and his friend was tugging him back to
Yeah,
life?
yeah, you've seen
Oh.
those videos.
That's
He
why.
tried to
He
get
had
me to do
stick
that
an
once.
ice cube in his asshole to
understand.
bring him back.
Oh.
For overdosing. But where would he have gotten the ice? Maybe he stuck his fingers in there. I don't know.
You don't know. A lot
Maybe
of
he
times.
stuck your sock up there.
Yeah. Did you didn't miss any clothing, huh? Nothing missing.
I actually had dropped a thong on the beach somewhere because I
There
decided
it
to
is.
slip it off while I was in the water. And it was just sitting on a rock nearby.
Oh. So you didn't know you dropped
incriminating
it.
Yourself. Yeah.
It wasn't like a
You think
breadcrumb.
you think some?
Was this during your menstrual cycle? because that attracts
attracts
bears.
sharks.
Absolutely not.
Bears happen.
Shark.
And sharks in Lake
Watch for
Erie.
sharks.
You're lucky a raccoon didn't get you.
Yep.
A cracky is the least of your worries right
You
now.
probably had
He
some
actually
sand
tried
crabs
to feed
sniffing.
a raccoon a McDouble, and he didn't want it.
That's right. That should tell you something.
They eat
That should tell you.
Alka-Seltzer.
They eat food.
Don't give a raccoon Alka-Seltzer. Or any little
Mean.
fella.
Okay.
Okay?
What about X-Lax?
No.
Did you see those videos where the
No.
people feed seagulls X-Lax?
No. Did they explode?
Oh,
No,
no,
they-
they shit all over everyone.
That's
On the beach.
Like they had like a bunch of fries and stuff, and they poured liquid X-Lax in there, threw it out on the beach. The seagulls swarmed it, and then within a couple minutes they were flying and shitting on everybody.
Aw.
Seagulls are like
That sounds like it's from a
sky
movie.
rats. I just lived on an island for a long time, and like once a day I get shit on by a seagull. But they say it's good luck, but I haven't reaped the benefits of
Well,
the seagull shit yet.
You know what? We just happen to have our very own in-house seagull
Steven
here
Seagull.
named Rickety Seagull.
Steven's brother, the famous martial artist.
Right.
This is his brother, Rickety Seagull. You might have seen him in a couple martial arts
A
flicks.
couple of throat porn.
Oh.
He can break beer cans with his neck.
Well, ladies, it's good to know that you made it out of there unscathed. You didn't get bitten or penetrated.
Yes.
It's good. That's a good thing. I will advise about. Here's a couple. A little bit of advice.
Let's hear it.
No leaving a trail of soiled panties
Yes,
at Pecker Park.
That's bad.
That's just asking for trouble.
Right.
All right.
Leave your panties at home.
Frolicking around in dirty Lake Erie on mushrooms, I'm also going to advise against that. All of that sounds like a bad idea.
Well, I'll do it again any day.
You would do it again any day?
Absolutely. Mine's the crackhead.
That's the spirit.
Yeah,
That's
Well,
the spirit.
Sound like a.
Catch me in Lake Erie with a trout.
Oh. That sounds very chauvinistic, but I'm going to let it go. I appreciate you guys telling us the story. Anything else you want to say?
No, we want to come out to the headquarters soon.
Oh, well, bring it on.
Yeah, whenever. Let me know.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we'd love to have you
Awesome.
guys in, and
We don't have any lakes, but we have a nice drain.
yeah.
There's a drain down here and a
Whatever works.
Oh, we got plenty of bodies of water that you guys could frolic around in and crawl on logs, or
Pretend you're an otter.
throw your trousers around, or whatever it is you do. Whip your bellies out at dudes.
there's a lot of muffler shops around here too.
There's a lot of muffler shops.
Yes.
A lot of loose men with loose teeth.
Be just like home.
Just like home. All right. It was good talking to you guys.
All right, ladies, be safe.
Okay, be good.
Be well.
I'll talk to
We'll
you
talk
later.
to you again soon.
All right. Bye.
All right, keep your pants on.
Yep. Bye.
There you have it, everyone. Muffler Shop Mary and her friend Kelly Loose Blouse
Lose blouse.
LB.
hanging out down at the watering hole, getting naked on mushrooms.
I think you hit the nail on the head there, where none of that sounded like a good idea.
No.
At all. And how old are they? What is the age?
Oh, they're in their 20s.
30.
30 young
Oh, okay.
30s. They're
All
kids.
right, yeah.
basically. Yeah. I mean, they're adults.
Yeah, but
Old enough, definitely old enough to get accosted and not be able to call the police. Like,
right.
where I think she went wrong in that story is trying to call the police.
Yes.
Were I the responding officer, I would have,
What
said,
are you on?
well, I would have said, what the fuck are you doing at Pecker Park at dusk on mushrooms with no panties on?
Well, they had panties on.
They had swimsuits on.
No, you heard her say that she
said
flung,
She said that one time.
she flung her thong out on the rocks.
No, she didn't. Say
Yes,
that.
she
said
did.
she dropped it on the beach, and then it was found. She saw it on the rocks.
All right.
She
It's
must
like-
have dropped it on the beach.
No, what I got is she flung it out at the rock like throwing wet spaghetti.
Yeah.
That's how I got it.
And
Oh.
it stuck onto the rock.
Yeah.
I got it like she fired her thong like a loosey-goosey, like a slingshot
Like a
onto the
t-shirt
beach
cannon.
and was like, oh.
Like a T-shirt did.
Oh, yeah. T-shirt cannon.
That's how I acted.
Thong cannon. A thong muffler.
Yeah, that's
That
crazy.
was a good call.
That was a
But
crazy
the
story.
video proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, that's nail
We
on
do
it.
have video proof, and these are two shady train track living looking motherfuckers.
Yeah, and his pants are all the way down.
And his pants are down.
And all he was doing was swimming.
That's it. He says in the video, I was swimming, which we know he wasn't swimming, or at least the girls on mushrooms say he wasn't swimming.
He wasn't wet.
Well,
Maybe he was swimming in his own.
we didn't do a moisture
Maybe,
check.
maybe
Yeah.
he
Swimming in
skinny
his own
dipped
something.
and then got out. And
Would you wear your trousers into the lake?
no, you'd
Probably
go.
not.
Why?
But I would.
That
I
lake,
would.
that
Wear
lake will
those
stay-
trousers.
It's hard to swim in.
That's
that
like a
denim.
wetsuit.
These trousers are like a wetsuit, and I have cricket legs that don't get wet. They're water
You can
repellent.
walk on top.
My
of
legs
water.
are water repellent.
And they chirp.
If you
And
rub, if you
light
rub them together,
repellent.
do they chirp?
Yeah, I can. I
can
can
chirp
make
'em?
chirping sounds. That's my bones rubbing together.
I thought I heard chirping sounds in that goddamn ham smelling room.
Hand smell.
Ham.
That pink room, the door's always closed.
It said smell.
He doesn't like the smell in there.
I don't not mind.
Is it
I
wet
just-
orangutan?
No, it's like a ham bag. That handbag, but just left out in that room for a long time. It's
I
hot
call
in
it-
there. There's no ventilation.
All right. Well, for one thing, that's a proprietary smell,
Yeah,
and that's called Essence
Trademark
OB
it.
Daz.
Yep.
And it does smell like ham off the bone
EOBD.
a little bit. It's
That's
a,
an ingredient. That's
it's
an
a
ingredient.
variation of ham off the bone.
That's an ingredient in the mix.
It's,
Right.
It's pleasant.
It's a palette of
Some of
aromas.
it is, under copyright, and I don't have to disclose what it all is, but, I do have a little bit of a ham smell about me.
You do.
And a glaze like a ham.
You do. You're making me hungry. We should order pizza.
Nope. Can I get one more of these?
Yeah.
Anybody? Can another beer? Anybody want to make a beer run?
We
Rickety?
might have to. Yep.
Well, there we
Let's-
have Muffler Shop Mary calling in.
Take a break.
We're gonna we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. There we go. And we're back.
I'm hungry, man.
Yeah, I know. Well,
There's
listen.
pizza. There's pizza in that fridge.
I can't make something.
Give
What
me
do you
another
mean?
half hour. Give me another half hour.
All right.
All right? Give me another half hour. We're at 1:10. All right? So, we just spoke with Muffler Shop Mary. Rickety was asking.
Fuck you, man. I'm used
He
to.
was stretching his fucking headphones as wide as they can, like a wishbone, to fit over his big ass head, and he's hitting the fucking mic because he's cramped now because he moved in directly across from me.
I'm in the smallest
Thank you.
possible.
His
spot
head is
to
in a
be.
confined area.
It is really.
It feels like
Not a
it's
lot of room.
two grown men fighting in a phone booth.
Right, that's pretty much what it is.
It's a tight spot. We're in a tight spot.
It's pretty
So-
nice though. I like the view.
That's good.
Oh, that's because
See?
you're looking at me.
Yes.
Well, I can see the depth
Yes.
both ways.
It's a good
thing.
vibe.
My back's not to everything.
It's a good vibe like this. I like the energy. Okay, so Rick, you got Rickety, you got anything else you want to add this week? Anything you want to say? Come on, now's the time. Get it off your chest.
Oh, you go.
He crashed into some trees on the shoreline.
Yeah.
He hit his.
No, I will say this. Like, I bailed on the stock market totally. Like, I took all of my retirement
So did I.
entirely
Holy
out of
fuck.
stocks
Good
completely.
Did you really?
Well, I had to.
You got forced out.
Yeah.
I don't possibly foresee the market correcting after this. Like the economic impact of this will be massive.
No, it's
The
different.
fact that stocks even held up. Like
Yeah,
they
no,
did.
there's people I know that have been doing the same thing and
Yeah.
taking out actually cash
Yeah.
and like
That's what I'm
hiding it and
stashing it.
stuff.
I
Yeah,
put it all in cash.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what's scary about that is go to any of the stores around here now, and they're
try to
putting
pay cash.
sign up
Yeah.
saying
use cash.
they don't
Can't
want
use cash.
change,
Uh-huh.
which they want you to use
Germs.
debit card. No. They're saying that the mint's not making change anymore because of the government, which means essentially soon next comes cash.
Yeah.
Cash will become nothing. And then what, obviously I don't need to tell you
Bitcoins.
how fucking creepy that is when all your money's on a little card that somebody has a power button for somewhere else.
It's a weird feeling.
That is weird.
But after 25 years of investing, like I've never lost faith in like the
whole
American
thing, yeah.
economy.
Right.
I've never bailed completely.
What did you guys think of that video I sent you of that Russian agent in 1984
Crazy.
talking about long-term war, the way it's done now, the infiltrate societies culturally, which is what I've been saying,
forever.
For
And
quite
that
a while
now was
now.
in '84. That's the creepy part.
That's exactly. And then when you see
1984.
what's going on now, and you listen to him talk about that in 1984, and then you start hearing him talk about what happens in 15 years, what happened, 5 years after that, then and it's like, oh fuck! It kind of paints like a dark picture of what's going on right now, which I say the beautiful thing is, just like in my real life affairs, the beauty is we don't have anything to lose. And when you take your money out of the stock market, you don't have anything to lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're at the bottom, there's nowhere to get squashed.
You just
to.
adjust fire.
You know what
That's
I
it.
mean? We have a community, and our community will take care of each other. It's those fellows in picket fences, that live up on hills that
That are
are
gonna
all
have
of a
a rough
sudden.
time.
Yeah, they got to
rolling
look down on everybody. Management, let's say.
Yeah.
Management got to look down at everybody and treat everybody like shit, but now all of a sudden we're all kind of on the same.
Those people generally
Same
cry on their pedestals.
Oh, yeah. They will. No doubt. So,
Nightly they do.
So all of your property that you acquire through extortion and everything people's pensions that you acquire through extortion and all of that, they'll mean very little very soon. All that matters is community and the people that you're connected to. And once people see who you are for the devilish little fiend, then they'll know. And you'll sit there by yourself.
The
A lot of
the
economists-
key is to trust it. Trust your gut.
That's what I'm going with. I
Yep.
don't see anything going up from here.
Yeah.
Things aren't going up.
Well,
Not for a while.
Not for a while. So
they can't go up. What happens when things get smashed? They go wide. We go wide.
Yeah.
get
I
wild.
got a head start, fellas. Well, me and him.
Yeah, we both.
It's pelican. What is he? A gull? A pelican? Or what is he? A seagull?
A
Just
gull.
seagull?
Just a gull.
What a mountain and a seagull.
Whatever has like a rent-a-storage unit on their neck.
See, gulls don't have that. Gulls, I watch gulls like swallow rats,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's pretty
but
impressive.
they don't have big. Do they have big
Gullets.
necks?
They
like a
fucking swallowed a rat.
That's a big neck,
I
dude.
guess.
Did you see Rickety swallowing a rat?
Oh,
Totally, yeah.
Yeah, see?
Couple of
I
them.
could down a couple.
Yeah, see?
Ass first.
They be trying to claw their way out of that
Yeah.
thing.
Don't go ass to mouth, dude.
Oh, never go
go
ask
ask
them
them
out.
out.
No. So what do you got on your list there, Uncle Meats?
Yeah.
Did you guys enjoy the 4th? And the
I was working. but
did you
really?
see the fireworks?
No.
I did not see the
It
fireworks.
was nice from the front.
I heard them.
from the
I
front
went to a couple
porch
barbecues.
over the course.
I don't care for fireworks.
I don't
think
really
they're
either.
fucking stupid.
I think they're stupid too.
I do too.
But I watched them because I had nothing else
Something to do. Yeah, I can appreciate it.
You watched like people setting off fireworks,
I
or
watched-
just what was overhead? Whatever.
Did you
was
go out
overhead?
on your porch?
I went on the front. Can I talk?
No, obviously you can't.
I was on the front porch enjoying tobacco and coffee
Oh.
and explosions in the sky, and I could see them everywhere.
Yeah.
From over, 3 hills over, you could see them.
Uh-huh.
It was
Oh,
nice.
It was neat. Yeah.
And then I went in the house and I watched Railfan and I watched my railroad shows.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
And as it
His
got dark,
programs.
you could see fireworks going off in Missouri and Nebraska and Wyoming
And
and
you kept switching.
well, eventually, because there's called time, so you got to wait. Until it
So
gets
this
dark.
was over a long period of time that
Well,
you
yeah,
were watching.
I didn't just
other
exclusively
fireworks
do that.
on
I-
rail fan.
Oh, so through different time zones,
Oh
you
yeah,
watched
through
them
different
celebrate.
time zones, I watched them celebrate. It was
Fascinating.
Yeah.
cool. It looked nice, but none in Revelstoke.
No,
Oh.
in Canada,
Yeah,
that's your favorite.
Well,
Nothing there.
you
Well,
know
they're
why?
Canadian.
they're
'Cause they're
Canadian.
Canadian,
That's why.
yeah.
But, and I don't know if I already talked about this.
You socked it?
Socked it in that Revelstoke.
What's up with that bracelet?
It says it's Morse code. Tracky got it for me. It's Morse code.
That is a fucking flamboyant bracelet.
It's very Morse code.
I've been noticing it all fucking
It
day.
glimmers.
Since yeah,
It's
it does.
shimmered.
It like
He's
blinds
doing
me.
the hand thing
Yeah.
when people have jewelry on.
Right, that's what he's doing. Finally, he's
Somebody
like,
noticed.
oh God, somebody noticed,
noticed
my
me."
bracelet. Jesus, I've been flashing it
I didn't
all
know it was Morse
night,
code. That's kinda cool.
smoking.
It says "fuck off." in Morse
Fuck
code.
off in Morse code.
I'm sure it does.
I don't know if that's badass
Or
not.
I don't know about off. I think the translation was lost. It says "fuck me" in it. That's what you're advertising.
Railroad.
Nobody
man.
wants to fuck.
Railroad.
Rail fan me.
From China. It says,
It was
fuck
nice,
me.
but on the what's you know what this is? On like a
What?
Capitol
Rickety.
building with a white dome. What are those domes called on a structure?
Bully pulpit.
Like a Conway
Twitty?
Capulet or something like that.
Squid
right?
pro quo.
Anyway, there's one of those in the mid ground of that Revelstoke, and there's mountains, and there was
Did it glint?
geometric purple orbs over that only.
Ghosts.
No, they were
Spaceships.
like out there blocking the top of that whatever that building is.
On July 4th?
No.
think
It
they're
was.
called
I don't know what
pulpits.
day it was. I think you're right.
What?
You think it was what?
Pulpits.
Pulpit.
You
think-
said bully pulpit.
I did.
You did.
Soapbox. Get off it.
I think he's wrong.
What's next? What's next on the list?
Fuck, damn.
Ooh. And then I saw a picture of a dude who blew off his hand shooting off fireworks. He was out of it, and he had no hand left. It was pretty gross.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to
Maybe
watch
put a chainsaw in there and go back
that.
in time.
Yeah.
Oh, and be like Ash. And
Take it as an
Bruce
opportunity,
Campbell.
man.
speaking of that,
Bubba
I
Hotep.
watched the beginnings of a live cartel dismemberment.
Oh.
They had her tied up with her hands behind her back, and she was on her
girl?
knees. A girl. And they cut her arm off.
Wow.
Then they cut her other arm off.
What was that in Mexico?
Did you watch
yeah,
it?
Yeah. I had to turn it off when they
I
started
couldn't watch
cutting
it.
her head off. It was far away, so
I
you
couldn't. Yeah.
you know there was like a distance to it, and I don't have the sound on. I can't take the sound.
Yeah,
It's
that's
fucked
gross.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good shit for the psyche.
Yeah.
Then I watched a baking. What do you call them people who make food? Chef lady. She made edible paper clips. She had a whole recipe, like 25 minutes of how she made edible paper clips. How do you think she made it?
This is.
I want to
view
say with
in-
sugar string or something.
This is a view into Uncle Meat's mind.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
What all
interesting.
he's looking up.
This is interesting.
She made it out of spaghetti. And shaped it.
Spaghetti.
And it was
Man,
like,
I
man,
went
that's
way too deep with
fucking
that.
stupid.
Gross.
She had like 30,000 views or whatever.
Wow. Maybe we should start making some spaghetti
Yeah.
paper
Spaghetti
clips.
paper clips.
Yeah.
Uh,
Staples.
I'm gonna get a
We
3D
got
pen
that.
probably. Those are pretty cool.
3D pen. What's that?
It's like a solder self-loading solder gun, but it's PLA plastic, and you can build stuff.
That's cool.
So you do one
Yeah.
layer, let it dry,
Yeah.
then do another layer.
Yeah, or you can do it flat and then build it in shapes, and then you get like a wood burning tip, like a spade tip, and flatten
Heat
it
it up.
out.
So it's like a manual 3D printer.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
printing like reverse
Yeah.
engineering.
Right,
3D
right.
printing.
It's like a Play-Doh pen.
Sorta, yeah.
Yeah.
But there, I mean, I'm not good at it, but there's people
You
who
could be.
made like a.
You could be the world's
I-
leading expert.
At
on
least
that.
Appalachia's expert.
This house is expert.
No doubt.
Like
No
what?
doubt.
Without a doubt.
It's temporary.
Doesn't matter. You've achieved it.
Thanks.
What's temporary?
this house?
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. UGHQ is going to be moving. Us,
For the best.
us guys,
Oh,
best.
headquarters. Yeah.
oh yeah.
It must.
Oh yeah. For the
We're on the
best.
move again. You know us. We move. We move around.
Adapt.
We have to avoid.
Overcome.
Yeah,
Crows.
they're looking for us, so we got to
Stick
stay
and
on the move.
Stick and move. Stick and move.
If you guys are interested in like murder or mystery, true life, and makeup, you could watch Bailey Sarian on YouTube. She puts on makeup and tells you weird, crazy murder, serial killer shit. It's pretty good. And then she like makes her makeup like a sort of like a trans level. Don't be looking at my
Oh
shit.
no! I want to take a picture of that because
No,
Uncle
for the-
Jesse
for
will
the
probably,
website.
Uncle
Oh.
Jesse will probably dig that.
Oh, Bailey
So,
Sarian.
Yeah, I can't
Oh,
remember.
that's
Yeah,
on the
and we
top.
want to show people, you know, the things we talk about. I'd like to be able to show, so that
The very top one.
Yeah, and I got a picture of him holding it too.
It's
So-
pretty good.
that bracelet. You get a picture of that bracelet. You should get a picture of that bracelet
How could I not?
and that elbow.
Yeah.
I mean, why not that elbow?
Yeah, why don't?
What's wrong with my elbow?
Well, we
the
already
fact
talked
that
about
you
that.
fucking
It's
wore
faded.
it,
It's
right.
worn out.
We
I
gotta
mean,
kill another Patrick Swayze.
All right, hold up. Leave it like
Chris
that.
Patches.
Leave it like that.
We need a college
There we
professor.
go.
We need a college professor's jacket.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, you
We
can't
need
see.
Let me see.
Swayze's foreskin again.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wow, you can see way the
Yeah.
fuck through there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Wow.
There's your bracelet.
See, but I don't even lean on my right side. I lean to my left because
There's your bracelet.
So you think?
I got nice wrists. Man.
So you think? Well,
They're pretty.
maybe you should talk to somebody else about that because I'm not going to second that emotion at all.
It's not an emotion. It's a fact.
Well,
They're limber too.
down here it's a democracy, and
Look at how they're like
you're
birds.
Yeah, we're all
It's
going to
like
vote
you're
against
riding a
you.
motorcycle.
Yeah, like a horse.
Like you're doing some kind of dance.
I'm riding you around the yard.
It looks like you're doing a Macarena or something,
He's like boom, boom.
or you're doing a hula dance. Is what it looks
I did
like.
that a lot in my youth when
like
I was
that,
in.
like that Chinese lady in that video.
Yes, I
And the
pretended
crumb
I had.
binge.
Yes.
The Chinese lady made those edible paper clips, by the way, too,
Oh,
out of noodles.
spaghetti.
A Chinese people or
She
a
was
Chinese lady?
She's like a
An Asiatic.
like a Japanese lady, I think. American.
Got you.
Japanese.
Got you. I like how you clarified that.
Descent.
We're real woke around here.
Oh yeah.
Totally
We like.
We're super
categorizing.
woke.
What's
Why
up
is
with-
your cigarette still going?
I don't know. Forgot about it.
Anything else on your super list?
Nothing good. Will and Jada Smith, something's up with them. I guess she cheated
she
on
was
him.
boning some other dude.
Yeah, he gave her the green light to go
Yeah,
ahead
and
and bang
boom.
some young dude.
But that's been going on for a while now.
Yeah, they're-
I
yeah,
think they've
totally.
been open marriage.
So what's
or
the big
some
deal?
Shit. Yeah, I don't see a big deal.
no, I think the big
Whatever.
deal is that they're like one of America's couples. You know,
yeah,
they're,
clean
they're,
cut.
They're
I don't like either one of 'em.
superstars, and it's just coming out that
Oh.
maybe they're not as
Clean cut.
Perfect.
prim and proper.
They couldn't
I
tell
didn't-
that from the way their kids act.
I don't care about
Seriously.
them, but I don't hate them. You know.
No. I think they're.
I didn't like her and Jason's lyric or Set It Off. I wish that bitch would have died at the end to Set It Off. I said it.
Wow.
What about
Jesus
Monsters Ball?
Christ,
She's uppity.
Ball?
Really.
I don't
Really?
remember what else. She
Are you a
was
big
in.
fan
That's
of
a
Will
girl.
Smith?
No.
Storm and
The Fresh Prince?
Don't like him at
You
all.
think he could have done better,
Then what?
Jada?
Oh, I don't give a shit about that. Probably, yeah, he could have. He could have stayed with the Jazzy Jeff guy.
Are you insinuating they were boning?
I don't know,
He
man.
left Jazzy Jeff for Jada Pinkett.
He was fresh. He was a fresh prince.
Fucked up.
He
He
ruined
can
it.
always go back to Jazzy Jeff. I'm sure Jazzy Jeff has a place in his heart.
I bet you're right. Yeah.
He's waiting for him.
Stale prince.
That's
Yeah.
a shame, though, man. Poor Jeff. But I guess he got to do some stuff.
Oh yeah, he got. Listen, there was plenty of times he was on Fresh Prince
Yeah.
where he didn't really have the acting chops to be on there.
That's true. That's true. Didn't they
You
throw
know-
him out the house or
Yeah, well, you know,
something?
It was like the
other?
goofball.
I just
friend that
remember it
stopped
was
him
always a
once in
little
while.
awkward when
He was like the
on.
cockroach.
Him
Throw
and
too many
Carlton didn't get along.
No,
They didn't throw
they're
him too many
polar
lines.
opposites.
Or the boner. Remember Boner?
That's wrong.
Bones to
TV
bone.
show.
Yeah, but he's like the boner of that show.
That was Family Ties.
No.
No.
Growing Pains.
Growing
Growing
Pains, boner.
Remember
yeah.
his friend Boner?
Bones to bone.
He wouldn't know that.
No, I don't know who Boner is. not in these pants.
Glances forlornly down.
In those
Impossible.
pants, it's too tight.
I mean, maybe you guys didn't notice my roll of dimes down there.
Half roll of dimes.
Half roll. Oh man.
Yeah, my body pillow was in the shower crying when I woke up this morning. Dun-dun-dun.
Huey Newton.
Conway Twitty in the news.
His hair.
I was with a broad this weekend. She said she was Conway Twitty's cousin. I think she might have been lying.
She's old then,
She
man.
could.
She's old.
I didn't say anything about her age, dog.
Yeah. Broad means broad. Yeah. See?
Yeah, broads.
Met her at
I'm at a dame.
Sheets.
Did you?
No. She told me she was Garth Brooks' cousin.
Garth.
Ronnie Millsap.
Chris Gaines.
Which impresses who?
a lot of Garth Brooks fans out there. It's weird.
Not me, though. It didn't work. I mean, it worked, but it was.
A name like Garth. Dude, you got the name for fame. It's Garth Brooks.
Darth Brooks.
Right. I'm a gold digger.
Sith Lord. I ain't saying you a gold digger.
Anything? Yeah. So there's our week for you. Anybody have anything else they need to get off their chests? THC starving over here.
Oh, I ain't starving.
He's starving Marvin.
Because I eat canned chicken.
Yeah. It's not holding you.
Yeah, they make fun of that.
Well,
and burning my ramen.
Yeah, burning ramen up at work and shit. Yeah, you got not much room to crack on me, man.
No, I don't. That's
You got a good job. All your faculties.
Want some chicken fingers? They're the bomb.
I am hungry.
10 minutes. I'll put them in the thingy.
No,
What do you call
we
it?
could just order pizza.
You want to be the
do that
Jazzy
too.
Jeff to his Fresh Prince?
I don't know if I have any cash on
He'll
me.
make you some chicken fingers.
You probably don't have the right hot sauce.
You have to eat them baby bird.
No, he
style.
don't have hot sauce. He's not into hot sauce. He's European.
It might be in.
Eastern European.
It's true.
Yeah.
We don't like that shit. Nope.
We don't
They
like
like paprika.
Dry rub. Dry rub.
Subtle.
We dry rub it.
Yeah, they dry rub. These Hungarians.
Together they dry rub.
Sometimes.
That's what happened to his elbow.
Yeah, you dry rub
Dry
too
rub.
hard on that elbow.
We were on the
rubbing
shore.
80s, yeah.
Vigorous.
All that
They
dry
call that
rubbing.
vigorous dry rub. Oh shit. Yeah.
Well, I hope everyone out there, all three of you that are listening, for one thing, I hope it wasn't one of you who was at Pecker Park accosting Muffler Shop Mary and her compatriot who flung her thong to try to lure you into the water. I don't care what she says. That's shark bait, if you ask me.
Oh yeah. Just
You go flinging a thong
Can't
out.
be flinging thongs around.
She
No.
just dropped it accidentally.
it's not like it doesn't rub somewhere that creates smell.
Yeah, how does
that
a
was the
thong
clue.
just...
She was like, my underpants aren't here.
Oh, my.
That
Fling.
I
That guy
only
in the
walked on
Zanny
the
hole.
beach, so I
Yeah.
must have
Oh.
dropped them. and
We're a
then-
couple of ladies who are, intoxicated on mind-altering substances, and we're splashing around in the water. Look at my friend. She thinks she's an otter. You know what I mean?
Those dudes are
So
working
two
on
dudes
pheromones.
walking by were like, should we?
Pheromones.
Like a sexy dryad.
They couldn't
on
help it.
driftwood.
They were following the scent trail, man. You know?
We got to the edge of the shore. And
Yeah, I
the pants,
don't
the
know.
And
pants
had
came
the
down.
pants came down.
Yeah.
I know I sound insensitive to the, but somebody has to speak for them.
Yes.
You know,
There might be something to it. They
I always
went-
consider myself a fighter for the underdogs.
They
you know?
lost the scent when they went in the water. Like
That's
the hound
exactly.
dogs.
So they were lost. So he had to turn on his friend, and his friend the whole time is like, "Dude, pull your pants up. Pull
what
your
happened.
pants up.
Pull your pants up.
Jazzy Jeff, pull your pants up. Pull your pants up." And then next thing you know, boom! Oh shit! Here they come. And somebody's
Hey.
whipping a belly out.
Yeah.
That
Shit
still
was
was never
going
really
down.
explained.
No,
how
the
belly
belly
got
whip.
whipped out.
No.
If you're in
No.
a two-piece, you figure it would be out.
Right. How do you?
Unless she had like something over.
I'm
like
I'm
the
thinking.
belly
I'm
out.
thinking if
I'm
you're on
thinking like
mushrooms,
throw off pants and
boom.
Yeah, but she was.
Yeah.
That's
already in a bathing
Yeah,
suit.
I don't get it.
Two-piece.
Like a Dusty Rhodes. Like
Yeah,
how a
yeah,
Dusty
yeah, yeah.
Rhodes
That's the road.
Yeah.
throws a robe off, and his
And it's-
fucking belly whips out.
Yeah, that's whipped out. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like how you get ready to scrap and you fucking you tuck your elbows out wide, and then you
present.
you
You
tuck
cinch
your
up.
you tuck your thumbs into your trousers and pull them up over that belly to get ready. You know what I mean?
Gotta get
And
the
then,
movement.
but if you see shit's about to go down, you whip it out. You know, you
That's
whip that
so
belly out.
Yeah.
Just to show that, like a gorilla, like you're putting your musk out. I think they were musking up, if you ask
Could've
me.
been.
You're probably right.
But I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, and I
seemed like
certainly,
it.
I certainly respect women's voices.
I could smell the smells of the single tooth, bare ass.
Yeah,
Shamu
But
belly.
after seeing that video, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to side with Muffler Shop Mary and her.
Wet leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those people looked not very respectable.
No, I could smell the dry root in that dude's mouth just through the video.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Like
Ooh, dry socket.
dry socket. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Dude.
Just in the little video she sent us. I don't know. I don't know if we can use it or not because we don't
Yeah.
know those dudes, and they could be, the mayor's sons or something.
be.
They could be the Trump brothers, for all I know. Ricky and Bobby, for whatever. I don't know who they are.
It's gotta be rickety.
I don't know.
Oh, he gave you the look. He's like,
I ain't want a shrimp, son.
He's like,
I know I do. I know I do. I got a dry socket. I know I do.
Socket.
I got a dry socket
oh
in
man.
my cricket legs
And your cricket phone.
and my cricket phone. I rub my knees together and attract
phone.
Garth Brooks' sister.
That's right.
Conway Twitty's cousin. I try to lure her in. She was like, "Do you have car insurance?" I was like, "I'm not quite sure."
Those tight ass pants. How do you get your phone out of those pants? It's got this big brick in
Sausage.
it.
Like,
I got a book butt. I put it in my back pocket. I got plenty of room back there. Plenty of room. These are skinny jeans except for in the butt for me.
They're baggy.
It looks like I
butt,
shit my
skinny
pants.
legs. You got a load of shit in those pants.
I got cricket legs and a dictionary butt.
Boy.
That's hot.
That's how I ended up with Ron Millsap's niece. Because I'm a gold digger. I'm trying to get paid.
get that sweet sap.
Yeah, you want to lay with this bag of antlers? You better cough up some dough, at least a can of beans and some
Fart bombs?
and some bologna.
Bring
Tuna.
something to the table.
That's right.
I'd like to check.
All right, everyone. I appreciate you. We appreciate you hanging
yeah.
in there with us, and
Next week.
we love you, and we will see you again next Sunday. We're back to our regular schedule. For the next 2 weeks, we'll be on our regular schedule. Unless you guys like this better. What do you think?
I don't care.
I'm good either way.
Yeah, either
However
way
you want
for
to do
me.
it.
It is rough getting up early, but that gives me time to get it
Yeah,
out
it
the
gives
next
me
day.
motivation to get up early.
To get
and
up
not-
early, and enjoy the day. All right,
Yeah.
so next 2 weeks we'll be back on a regular schedule. And until then, for the Us Guys podcast, this is William Dazzlehoff, Liberace III, here with THC.
See you guys.
Seagull Rickety,
Bon voyage.
and Uncle Meats.
Be good.
We love you. Goodbye.
Now, I'm full of your crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like it. That's